We just had a 90s party last week.
Oh, cool.
And
what year were you born?
96.
96.
So you would have fit right in. You could have worn a diaper or a romper.
well, you probably,
Fit
but
right
you
in.
like the 90s, right? Because you were born in it. I'm sure you studied it. What's your favorite 90s song of all time? Do you have one? Like if you were to sing karaoke.
Wow. Well, give me options.
Blink 182.
Well,
So
you like Britney, right?
I do.
And she was around in the 90s,
Britney,
yeah.
for sure.
Britney,
Her beginning was 90s.
Yes, she was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
She just first started,
Yeah.
Montel Williams.
Late 90s.
Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah, the boy band stuff that started in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
Backstreet Boys.
Shoot, there's so many.
Backstreet Boys.
But well, yeah. Now I gotta pick a song.
We won't force
Or
you.
a band or an album.
We won't force you. Well, it's funny because I just saw Britney recently, and I kind of I think I missed it by a couple years, but I do remember having one of her albums. It was on the top of our fireplace, and I would always try and reach for it and play it. And I saw her in Vegas recently, and it was I know all these songs, but I never the people around me were
Full on going out.
Oh man, for sure. And I was like, okay, I can get with this. But yeah, her show was amazing, and seeing her sort of having listened to her music over the years and not really sort of knowing her was pretty cool.
And maybe one day you'll have just as big a catalog, and you can post up in Vegas.
Isn't that the best
Wouldn't
job?
that be the gig, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
You live in LA right now, right?
I do.
And you got your own house or your little apartment?
No, I'm with my parents.
You live with your parents
Still
still?
in, is it
Well, you travel too much, right?
Tarzana?
19.
How,
You ever see Tarzan and Tarzan? Why is that name
Tarzana?
And that's where
Did you
you're
just ask
from,
me if I've ever seen Tarzan? It's
Yeah.
Tarzana?
Uh-huh.
If you're from
Unfortunately, no.
Tarzana?
No. Yeah.
What are you asking?
But I was
she's
born in
from.
Tarzana, yes.
Yeah, she was born in
Okay.
Tarzana.
Do your parents?
Have you met Tarzan? What are you asking?
is that your one question you wrote down?
I didn't write it down. I remembered it.
Do you live in the house you grew up in?
do.
Oh, that is so cool. But do they still try to tell you when you come home and
No.
hey, you gotta be home?
No, hey, Hailee, when you gonna buy us a bigger house? Isn't that the first thing all celebrities do for their parents? So when you gonna hook us
Wow.
up?
Made me feel real
And
bad.
you remember
Tiny
that
little
when
house
you watched your
here.
first kiss. When are you going to get
Yeah, sorry, Mom and Dad. That's not. Just give me a couple more
I think
years.
that's awesome. I mean, to be in the same house, you'd never want them to leave, right? There's too many
man.
memories
Well,
there
It's
now.
funny because I've definitely sort of considered looking at places is one of my favorite things to do. Sort of just to get an idea of I travel so much that I actually was getting I'll say I was getting serious about looking at a place. My parents were like, she's never going to do it. But I was interested in getting my own place. But the thought of moving out, and I travel so much that when I'm home, my time at home is so limited, and I would so much rather be there with my family and have the company. And again, there's so many memories. I mean, I grew up in this house, and it's so fun to just be there. So
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
And you still hang out with your childhood friends and everything, right?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
When they're home from
everybody's
college.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Everybody's
that's
away,
weird, isn't it?
so-
Right? You're out working and they're at college. It's two
Yeah.
completely different life paths, right? Are you doing any college at all?
No, but I really want to take online classes. I think that would be so great, especially on the road.
What would you study?
So indecisive. There's so many different things. I wake up one day and it's one thing, and then the next it's another. But
So you're like us.
Yeah.
You're like everybody.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I for a minute I really wanted to study film and then music, and it's being on a film set, I feel like that's the ultimate masterclass, and I'm with the most incredible people, and I can learn so much just by doing what I'm doing and traveling and going places and not just reading about them. It's I feel like the world is my classroom right now, and that's sort of where I'm at.
You can get
That's
college
deep.
credit for that.
The
I
world.
heard.
The world.
You can?
is my
I heard you
classroom.
can.
I like that.
Life experience. Can't you get college
Yeah.
credit for that?
Yeah, I'm about to
Yes,
graduate
right?
from University of Phoenix. Got my life experiences I have. Almost.
No, you're not. And how much longer do you guys have on this tour?
We have till the end of September.
Is that about the time your movie's coming out? Because you're going to have to do dual.
Yes.
Because Edge of 17, when is that out?
In I believe September.
Yeah, so you're
Oh,
going to
right,
literally
right.
get off tour and start promoting
September
this.
20th.
There you
Yes.
go.
There you go.
All right.
Comes out.
So finish
Wow.
the tour and
Yeah.
then promote the movie.
It's nonstop.
Yeah, it's so cool. I went and saw Bad Moms last night. Great movie, by the way.
Oh.
And the trailer played, which was so cool. I
Oh,
was like,
good.
Did you scream? You should have screamed. That's
oh,
me.
no, I did. I Snapchatted it.
That's funny.
Did anybody go, no, it's not? Why would you be in here?
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I didn't. I said it, and then I realized I probably should have said that, but nobody really, yeah. whatever.
Like, whatever.
They're like, this movie sucks.
No.
And what's the movie about?
What's the movie about?
Yeah.
Well,
Is it like a sad movie?
no, you know what? It's a very honest telling of growing up and being a teenager, and it has its moments where you're like, damn, you know, that 1 minute you are, I mean, 1 minute my mom was crying, the next she was laughing, so I'll base this off my mom. But yeah, no, it's got a little bit of everything. It's a coming of age story for everybody, and again, it's just a real honest telling of being a teenager, and the dialogue is so truthful, and it's not sort of, you know, it's very organic, and it's very sort of, it's got a John Hughes vibe that I don't feel my generation has necessarily been exposed to, so I'm very excited about that.
Anybody got a secret terminal illness?
Maybe.
See?
Always. Well, that's how movies go sometimes.
That's how a movie go.
That's how movies go sometimes.